I should put the leaves on first. God damn it. I forgot something. Oh, no, wait. I didn't. It's fine. I thought I left my laundry in the washer for like 5 hours, but I did remember to put it in the dryer earlier. Okay, I forgot that I remembered to put it in the dryer. Oh dang, you're getting a heat wave over there too, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not I should connect our swamp cooler or whether I should like wait till the last cold snap, because we're supposed to have another cold snap in April. And I'm like, it might get hot enough here where I have to turn the cooler on for the housemates. And then, turn it off again to avoid the motor freezing. Yeah. We are definitely getting it. Also, I hope Kitsune is doing okay. I haven't seen him stream in forever. It's a lot of people I haven't seen on in a long time. Cool. As long as he's doing alright. And make sure they both look like bells. Global warming. aka climate change. I'm kind of worried about like our local ecology. Because this is a desert. It's sure that we were in kind of an unnatural drought for a long time, but like this is a desert. We're gonna be getting insane amount of rain in the summers. It'll just be like we're getting humidity, which like partially I just don't like humidity, but also like we shouldn't be getting that here. It's not good for the plants. Mm. So yeah, there's like plant and animal species here that work best in dry weather, and so like the humidity can't be bad for them. I am also an animal species that does not do well in humidity, and it's bad for me. I'm trying to design like a really tacky Christmas palm tree to pattern all over this shirt. So it's got like 2 bells instead of coconuts. It's usually like 2 coconuts. I'm gonna put a string of lights around it. Maybe I'll put like a seashell with a present boat, gift boat, yeah. I don't even know if this area has like a seaside. Does it? Maybe I should look that up. Whatever. Even tackier, they're gonna be the colored lights instead of just being little yellow lights. Well, yellow is a color, but they're gonna be like the red, green, and blue ones. Green, blue, yellow. Green, blue, yellow, red. Green, blue, yellow, red. Okay. Rigib. Mm, mm. Just a minute. I have a bit of a migraine starting, like, it started just when I was, like, getting up and finding my headset and stuff, and I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, Funky Frog Bait. Yeah, I watch her. Them. I can't remember what's up with the Funky Frog Bait, but yeah. I forgot to turn the goddamn thing on.
Calculating response. This is unacceptable.
Machines do all the dangerous and unfulfilling jobs so that
I think I'm actually
all
going to do a
humans
couple
can
different.
have a better quality of life. Hi, welcome to McData. How can I help? Oh, hi. You're 0075. You're the director of that new Marvel movie, superheroes go to space and there is explosion. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see that.
Silence, flesh freak. I want my usual 2 terabytes browsing history of 18 to 25-year-olds from Missouri.
Okay, yeah, so actually, our servers are down, so it's gonna be about a 2 to 3 minute wait.
Calculating response. This is unacceptable. What is the serial code of your manager?
So he's actually getting his oil
Oh my
changed right
God.
now?
This is a good one. Yeah, I like Funky Frog Bait's videos. Following for a little while. I think maybe I will not go to Burger King anymore. Because I think it was Burger King, unless it was I don't know, it could have been any fast food place. Where they had something that monitors if they are, I guess, nice enough to customers. Which, like, I personally don't think employees should be, like, required to even smile at work. Like, I don't think the employees should need to make people welcome, even if it's at a fucking fast food joint. They don't get paid enough for that shit. Okay, that's more what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm gonna do the Christmas palm tree and then a little shell wrapped in a bow and what else is summer Christmas? Yeah, I think that's gross, and like I generally really support the USPS, but like what the fuck? Maybe I'll put a green bow on it so I can tackily color clash more. I'll also say Crimbus. That's her. Yeah, I swear, there are some just awful people who just take all their frustrations out on the poor call center workers. There are some people for whom, like, yelling at other people just makes them feel like they're doing something. I think those people should be publicly mocked and banned from services until they learn to act like adults. Instead of black lung, you're gonna get some kind of condition in your ears that involves hearing a bunch of angry nonsense from stupid people. Mm, nah, I'm not really feeling that. I think I'll just do the Christmas palm tree. Maybe I'll put just like a present at its base, but it'll just be like a little normal present. That sucks. Sounds like a goddamn trauma response. What the fuck? Yeah, that's this doesn't sound healthy. Nice. What is that gonna be in Mountain Time? Well, I'll probably catch it a little bit late, but I have to go to an appointment at like 2:30 Mountain Time. Why can I never remember? It's like an hour ahead? So it'd be 4 p.m. here? It's not like I have to catch the reveal, but I think I'll just leave it without the outline. Okay. Mm. Yeah, there's like, I don't know how often you have to do like medical appointments, but at least where I live, they're asking like new mental health based questions along with the other usual health assessment questions. And one of the questions they ask is literally just like, do you receive like any verbal abuse like on a daily basis? Definitely qualify. Now I'm going to slowly, carefully adjust a whole bunch of these all over the shirt. End up with a bazillion layers. I have to figure out which layers they are and crush them all together. That's fine. I'm not gonna keep aspect ratio. Who the heck is yapping outside? Someone's dog is going crazy. Oh. Oh. No, damn it. Good, I hope they're coming across as, like, really taggy. Because that's what I want to go for. I want to go for, like, tacky... The prompt was, like, Christmas in July, so I'm like, well... Summer is often associated with the beach. Hey, like, should I... Oh, maybe I should mirror some of them. Because sometimes on tacky Hawaiian shirts, they're, like, mirrored. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Make, like, rows, and then I'll put the mirrored ones in the other rows. So put them off center like that. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, kitty snore. So cute when cats snore. I want to take a moment of appreciation that your legs are only a little bit stiff, and not recovering from a knee dislocation. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna paste one, and then no, wait, fuck. Flip it. I like that movie, it's fun. It's a pretty good spread. Then I can get all these together at forgot about that. I'll put a different one on the collar. So not likely that the buttons would match up, so I'll have to add a different one in there. the heck was this? Oh, wait, was that the... Right. Okay. Oh, my head. Okay. That migraine's getting worse, and I'm trying to figure out shadows. That's pretty much all that's going on. Mm. That timing, I was thinking of unwrapping a little chocolatey treat. Let me see if my tea's still a bit hot in the summer juice. Ugh. Ow. Hydration check.
Well, looky here. Looks like Deputy Bass Reeves has got himself a new bounty.
What do you want?
Hello, I am a humble dirt farmer. I'd like to partake in criminal activities with you fine outlaws.
Dirt farmer.
You know, you look awful familiar. What did you say your name was again?
Brass? Leaves?
Brass
I'm
leaves.
from farm Townsville, Shire?
Right. Got any ID on you?
I must have left it on my horse. Oh, wait a minute, it's right here.
Well, all checks out. For a second there, we thought you were the deputy in disguise.
Looks like you've got yourselves in a prickly situation, boys.
Deputy Reeves!
Well, I trust you can take things from here.
You ain't gonna arrest me?
Did you break the law?
No.
If you'll excuse me, I've got another job to do.
Oh, he's good.
Brass Reeves disguised as a drifter earned outlaws' trust and handcuffed them in their sleep. Oh yeah. This is a good one. Hello. I have a migraine today, so that's why I'm talking like this. Again? Does it do something special? Or is it just like another sewing machine? What's a treadle do again? Is that the one where you have to like it's got like a pedal and you gotta like get a rhythm going like the one Becky has? Is it like that? Yeah. Foot power, it's an easier way to say that. Yeah, like the one Becky has. I still have to try to get rid of your old sewing machine. I forgot to put it out at the last swap, but the next one's in May, so, you know, it's a couple months. Well, of course you do if you got another sewing machine. Maybe you can stack that. You can make a table out of your current sewing machines and then stack that sewing machine on top of the other ones. Oh, like it has the table with it? Why would you get one that has a whole table? I mean, I guess it would be nice having an extra table, but like, you're gonna have to find a place to put it. Oh yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't even know they didn't make them without a cabinet, because I knew about the foot pedal things, but like, oh yeah, like the one Becky has is a full setup, huh? Yeah, the mechanism runs through the table. Oh, my head hurts thinking about sewing machines. Well, if you ever want to get rid of one of your other sewing machines, I can try to help you sell it or something. Like, unless one of them is good for, like, denim and leather or something, there's not really a reason to have 4, maybe 2, I could see that, but, like... It's hot because nature is dying. And I think we're supposed to have, like, it's predicted that we're gonna have another cold snap at some, like, early April. The, like, Farmer's Almanac predictions predict that the last freeze is going to be over by, like, April 15th. So I'm over here, like, do I turn my swamp cooler on now and then turn it off again when we have that cold snap? You know, just for, like, a couple nights or something, probably. Or do I just make the housemates wait it out? Put up some, like, temporary fans in the meantime, make everyone drink ice water. Are the Holy Grail machines inoperable? Is one just for historical recreation or something? I could see that. Well, I guess it's good you don't have like 50 sewing machines. You seem to be pretty selective about your collection. But you know me, I'm also just like, the space. And if you organize well enough, you should be able to fit it just fine. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Those are the cars from Kill Bill. Sure, why not? Depending on how you organize it, you can fit quite a lot of tables and desks and whatnot into a small space, as long as you don't care about having a lot of floor space. Because, you just have to, like, not put all the furniture against the walls. I can't remember. My brains are in pains. My brain is currently the size of a pea. It is being squeezed and condensed. I'm only good at doing all the furniture because I spent most of my life alone in a house, constantly rearranging my furniture and going insane. And now I'm in a different house where I'm also constantly rearranging all the furniture and going insane. But it's a lot nicer here. I like it here a lot. Mm. Yeah, like, one technique that legitimately helps me that I usually only use when I'm gonna do like a big thing is I'll get some like grid paper, right? Oh no. That's not good. Is the chair poorly constructed? Were you leaning? Anyway, I'll get some like grid paper or something and I'll like, measure all my furniture. Let's say that's like that one desk is way too big. It's like 6 feet fucking long or something. 6 feet long by like 3 feet wide or something. That's that one set of drawers I have. And then like, I'll have like the bed and that weird corner cabinet and stuff like that. Literally just cut out pieces of paper and then measure the area of the room and play with the little pieces of paper until they fit in a way that makes sense to you. Putting notes like the front of the cabinet is here, and the little ladder to climb onto my loft bed is here, and figuring out how that's going to work in this space. And like literally just take the little pieces of paper and move them around in your little paper room until you find a setup that feels like it's going to work good, and then you put everything where it has to go according to that.
High-functioning autism explained by ducks. Duck seems fine. Smiles, jokes, goes to pond party. Everyone says, "You don't look autistic." Duck laughs, pretends that's
You
a
don't look
compliment.
autistic.
Keeps eye contact. Brain buffering. Every sentence preloaded like code. Duck remembers rules. Don't flap too much. Don't talk too long. Don't mention smiles. Laugh when they laugh. Smile when confused. Act normal, whatever that means. Mask heavy, head buzzing, body done. Next day, you're so social though. Duck nods, then hides in nest for 3 days straight. Wise frog pulls up, says you're not broken for blending in. You just learned to survive in a pond that never fit your ripples. Still learning to unmask. Still a good duck.
Wise words, frog. Okay. I think I'm gonna start, like, just, messing with the shadows and stuff a bit more. I'm just gonna start doing all the shadows on, like, the one big layer, because I don't want to have to go through each one and do the bit of shadows there. The sword is very important. It's a Hattori Hanzo sword. Do I have it anymore? No, I don't have it anymore. I, like, gave it to someone. I had a replica of one of the Kill Bill swords that a friend gave me after he, like, used it to cut down bamboo while exploring Hawaii when he was posted with the military there. So it was pretty beat up, but it was a pretty cool sword. But I've always wanted, like, a more, like, European style long sword and not like a katana, so I gave it to someone a long time ago. Anyway, they're pretty fun to play with. They're apparently really good for hacking bamboo apart. And also smaller wood, like tree branches and stuff. Faust sword, I don't know if I could fit that thing in my car. Well, I guess, how big is our sword again? That's what she said. Faust Limbus Company. I don't have my N, so I gotta just. Woohoo, good job. I don't know if I have safe search on, so I should not. Okay, she has like a freaking Zweihander. This is quite a large sword. I probably could fit it in my car. That would probably accidentally stab through one of the seat cushions or something. I spent a good part of today trying to clean up the patio. Because it got kind of cluttered over the winter, and then I got really sick for all January and February. And I wasn't able to clean it real good, and so I've been trying to clean it better. It's looking nicer already. It's very nice. I love it when things are nice. Okay, I'm just gonna like clip this to here. This is eye-searingly painfully bright. Softer light there. Yeah, I would like to have a nice sword. Like, I've seen a bunch of, like, prop swords and stuff like that, but I would like to have kind of like a nice sword. Should probably be really expensive, so it's not exactly a priority. How did you get the... Oh wait, did you, like, buy the treadle sewing machine from somewhere and then, like, you still haven't gotten it to your house or trying to figure out how to get it to your house? I thought you already had it. Or, like, you had it at your apartment. Are you gonna ask me to help you carry that because your shoulder's messed up? I mean, I might be able to. Tomorrow I have an appointment at like 2:30, but... Okay, I have to pick it up Saturday. Is there something I had to do on Saturday? I can't remember. I have no idea. Right now, my head hurts, and I'm kind of woozy. So, like, of course I don't feel like it. I don't know how I will feel on Saturday. No, I'm a sucker for, like, helping all my train wreck ass friends. I say that with great affection. But yeah, it depends on how I'm doing. I have helped Anna here move a lot. Both, like, moving apartments and just moving large pieces of furniture. Let me figure out how these heavy brows are working. So, like, I also am, like, one of my few friends who doesn't have much of a schedule, because my schedule is pretty much be sick at home, and I have a car, and unless I have a medical appointment, then I can just sort of do whatever at most times of the day. With, if it's early in the morning, I need a lot of advance notice, but, you know. So I'm just kind of used to being asked for help with stuff like moving large items of furniture or picking things up like that, or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, dude, that's gonna suck. I really hope your recovery goes, like, faster soon. And definitely ask, I guess, whatever your doctor you're seeing, if there's, you know, any extra stuff you should be doing. Of course, they'll probably give you recommendations, but I don't know how doctors are in Canada. I would hope so. Young, and as far as we know, no, like, significant health issues that would cause difficulty healing. You gotta try to eat well and drink a lot of water. And you gotta go to your physical therapy and do your exercises even when you're out of physical therapy. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need physio for that shoulder. It's always the stupidest injuries that have, like, that are the worst, you know? Oh, sound effects in Kill Bill are fucking primo. Good stuff. Ow. Mm. I guess it's nice that they're showing concern. But also, like, I hate it when people are just like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you alright? Are you feeling okay? I'm just like, please don't make a big scene out of it. I know you're concerned, but it feels embarrassing. Godspeed on your way to get a glass of milk. I should see if my tea is cool enough to drink, or if it is completely cooled down in the time that I forgot that it was sitting next to me on the desk. Anything is possible when I have no concept of time. There's a few times when I've been like, just sort of chilling out on the couch. I think, like, I had a migraine one time when I was there, and there was another time where I was just tired. I think it was one of those times when one of the owners was visiting, or like one of their family or something like that. A pretty cool guy, but he was just like, "Are you okay?" Like, freaking knelt down on one knee and like stared me in the face, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm just tired." It's okay, my dude. I just gave myself a position at this volunteer gig that I probably shouldn't have, considering my health. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Like, bro, sometimes you just gotta lay down. You're old. You should understand that sometimes you just gotta lay down. Well, I mean, laying down outside where, like, the guests can see you, they're probably just like, why are you laying down? Did you fall? Are you sick? I do kind of feel like just laying down on the ground should be slightly more normalized in public. 'Cause sometimes you just gotta lay down. Especially if you're in the volunteer area and you're clearly a volunteer. So, like, no, I got a case of the vapors. Ah. Yeah, I was one of those people wandering around. Probably had to be picked up. Turn that off. Kit Kat coffee creamer? Sounds interesting. I didn't know there were Kit Kat coffee creamers, but like that makes sense that there would be like candy branded coffee creamers. I keep forgetting that we have this like Hershey's seasoning here. It's like, I think just like not Hershey's, Snickers. It's Snickers seasoning. I think it's just like crushed and powdered Snickers bar, like in a seasoning powder. It's very nice to put on like, you know, like ice cream and stuff, like typically, but it's also good to put on like slices of apples if you want to get funky. Eleanor! Stop it. Oh, brat cat. Yeah, it seems like she's getting her energy back. For most of today, she was, uncharacteristically mellowed out, so I think she was just really sleepy from the vaccines updates she got yesterday. Seems slowly she's getting her energy back, which means she is ambushing Pistachio. It's like, what's up, you old biddy? And slapping her on the ass and running away. Buenos dias, Pistachio. Slap. Eleanor. Pistachio's a grumpy old, angry old cat, and they should probably make sure to take her to a vet appointment soon, too. She's on special food for cats with sensitive stomachs because she's old, and it's gotten significantly more expensive recently for reasons. And, yeah, it's made it hard to save up for some stuff. It's not like insanely expensive, but like each can used to be like 89 cents, and now they're $1.99 up to $2.05 depending on the store. Per fucking can. So basically my little lady cat is spoiled. She is spoiled rotten. Someone yelling outside. Okay, I should put like a sign up outside that's outside the house that's like, you know those joke signs that are like, it has been so and so days since our last incident. Ours will be, it has been so and so days since our last public drama in the neighborhood where someone was being weirdly public about their drama and just yelling in the street. Yeah, they're pretty spoiled. All the pets here are pretty spoiled, especially Captain Ahab, but he deserves it because he's perfect in every way and deserves everything. Oh, nice, that's good progress. Being able to walk to this door. Oh no. Yeah, I'm like not a fan of HD everything. I know why people are excited about it because it's seeing a high def, but like I don't like high def. I don't like being able to see like every pore and hair follicle on a person's face when they're close to the screen. I don't like the way that in a lot of like high def TVs and stuff, like the movement feels wrong. It doesn't feel as smooth and cinematic as it should. It makes it look like a cheap soap opera, you know what I mean? There's some video games that look really cool with like the high def thing going on. But like everything else looks so bad. No, heck. Well, I hope your knee is okay after that little outing. I too ignore a lot of strange things that my knees do. Oh no. Yeah, I think they did pretty good with Detroit Become Human. Like, it has that kind of uncanny kind of thing going on that I don't super like about hyper-realistic, well, not hyper-realistic, but like very realistic, photorealistic video games. But I think they think they did it okay. I think they did a good job with like the lighting. Hydration check. Oh right, my tea. They gave me another free juice coupon at the Smith, so I got a mango juice, and I forgot how much I freaking love mango juice. Okay, tea. I let that steep for way too long, but it's herbal, so it's fine. Yeah, the Smiths keeps giving me free juice. Occasionally they'll send you, like, the Smiths is just Kroger, but, like, in Albuquerque. I don't know why it's called Smiths here, anyway. They keep giving me, I was trying to find something. There it is. Free juice coupons, which is pretty nice because I like Simply Juice, and Simply Juice is one of the slightly more expensive juices. And I'm pretty sure it's just like a ploy to get me to go in there and like spend more money, like, you know, oh, you get the free juice and then other things, but sometimes I will just go in there and get the juice and leave. Or, you know, like the frickin' Pop-Tarts or whatever they're giving me free that time. Like, it doesn't say I have to buy anything with it. I can just get a goddamn free juice, and I will. Oh no. Yeah, that's some pretty heavy makeup, isn't it? Like, you know, for like a sci-fi TV series. Or sometimes the makeup is just normal human, but make them green. Like, I haven't watched like a ton of sci-fi series, but you know. Yeah, it's pretty significant makeup. It takes a long time to get into and out of. Apply. That's the word I was looking for. Oh yeah, because you have your leg in like a cast, right? Can't even take a soothing bath. Get into a hot tub. Boil yourself like a lobster to make the pain go away. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, you're gonna have to like go to the bath, fully dressed, have someone pick you up and set you in there, and then have them close the door, and then you can, throw your clothes into a pile and then get the bath started. I don't have a plan for when you have to get out of the bath. Maybe you have the person who picks you up agree to throw a bathrobe in there, and then wait till you put that on, and then they can pick you up again. Teamwork makes the dream work. Oh yeah, with a bathing suit. Like, I don't even necessarily need to wash up. I just need to be in hot water. Or if you don't like being touched or picked up by people, try to get a forklift into like a local spa or something, someplace with like a hot tub, right? You have a sling put on the forklift so you can like sit in the sling, and then they like pick you up and like lower you into the hot tub carefully. T-shirt and gym shorts, the bathing suit of champions. Mm. I'm hoping this migraine doesn't last too long. I have to get to an appointment tomorrow, and I don't want to stay up too late. Like, the appointment's in the afternoons at like 2:30, but like, I don't want to accidentally sleep in too long. If I fall asleep with a migraine, I will wake up with a migraine. Every time. Also, if I have a migraine and I try to lay down, it gets worse. Yeah, pretty much. The migraine will wait for me to wake up again so I can finish having it. And usually it'll last longer. Like, if I fall asleep with a migraine and wake up and it's still there, which is like 99.9% of the time that is going to happen. It's pretty much guaranteed. This very rarely not happens. I'll wake up and it'll last like the whole next day into the night, and then finally go away. But if I stay awake and get it to go away before going to bed, then I'm a lot better. The only issue there is that my postrome, the part when you're done with when your head stops hurting, I tend to get very, very awake. So it'll be like 2, 3, 4 a.m. or something, and I'll be really much wanting to go asleep because I'll be very physically tired. But mentally, I'll be like, go, 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 bitch. I didn't take my sumatriptan in time, and I ran out of regular Excedrin. I do have some Excedrin PM. Sometimes that helps making the pain go away, but I have to be careful not to fall asleep while I still have the migraine. So I do have some headache medicine with a sleeping aid in it. But the pain stage has to be completely over before I can go to bed. I don't think I've seen Red, White, and Royal Blue. She wants to dance like Uma Thurman. Bury me till I confess. Sometimes I forget what like cultural references people are gonna know based on like how old they are and what kind of experiences they might have had and been exposed to, and I'm just like, you didn't know about Uma Thurman? Yeah, dance like Uma Thurman, like in Pulp Fiction. I'm assuming that's what he means in that song when they do the twist. I don't know if have you seen Pulp Fiction yet? That's a fun movie. Uma Thurman is also in Pulp Fiction. She's like a drug addict. Yeah, everyone's got their own stuff. Yeah, if I try to sleep with a migraine, like sometimes I'll just get so tired that I'll be like, look, I want to lay down. I'll have a really, really hard time finding just the comfortable position for my head because my head will hurt so much more when I lay it down horizontally. it gets so much worse when I try to lay down, which is very rude and mean. Sometimes I'll drink something caffeinated and that kind of helps with a headache, but like I don't really know how consistent it is. Because like sometimes I'll be like, maybe caffeine will help because caffeine is in, it can help with my headache, especially if it's in like Excedrin and stuff. Sometimes chocolate helps. And sometimes it does nothing at all. I'm used to it all now, though. Nah, I could try Ibu. Ibu doesn't usually do anything either. The one thing that has helped my migraines pretty consistently is sumatriptan, but today I didn't take it on time. Because sumatriptan only helps if I take it, you have to recognize that you are getting predrome migraines and symptoms. Like for me, it's usually a bit of like dizziness and disorientation, but I didn't really notice that might have been happening earlier because I was just chilling out. I was like, oh, I'm just tired from being outside working on the patio all day. And then playing Fall Guys with Skelebi for like 4 hours straight. Not 4 hours straight, maybe 3 hours. 2? Something like that. Anyway. So I didn't take a sumatriptan in time. And if I don't take it right at that predrome symptom, it doesn't really do anything. I am drinking water, believe me. Look at that line back. There we go. Now Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy is in my head. It's a good song. By the way, posture check. Oh, you get that too. I don't know what it was about like caffeine and coffee, but I think it just doesn't really. It's never really made me feel more awake or alert or anything that people say coffee is supposed to do. I like the flavor. Sometimes caffeine by itself helps with my headaches. Sometimes. Oftentimes, if I drink something with caffeine in it, especially if it's like a really nice, rich coffee, I'll just get really tired. If I have something with a lot of caffeine when I'm tired, I'll just be like jittery and tired. It's just. think that, like, I don't know, it might be an ADHD thing or something. At least the behavioral health specialist who diagnosed me with adult ADHD and attentive type asked about caffeine, and that seemed to be significant, so I was like, okay. Okay, go through the good sleepy times. I'm so picky about energy drinks. The only one I like that's like technically called an energy drink is Arizona RX. Arizona RX Energy. I like it because it kind of tastes like cough syrup. It is not one of the more popular flavors, so it's kind of hard to find around here, but I really like it. And it's good to have a rule about that kind of stuff so you don't like develop a caffeine addiction or dependency. Now, there's some really fun can designs. Mm. Yeah, I like a lot of energy drinks have either sucralose, aspartame, or like xylitol in them or something. Because even though they put a bunch of other junk in there, and often a lot of caffeine, they're like, oh, sugar's bad for you, so we're not going to put sugar in here. We're just going to put this other highly addictive substance. Yeah, I can't eat a lot of artificial sweeteners because I hate the flavor, and I think I'm allergic to sucralose. It makes me like really sick. And aspartame tastes disgusting. So I really like the RX Energy because it's just like normal Arizona, but it's got a bunch of random herbs and vitamins and stuff in it. So it gives it that medicine-y flavor. Yeah, it does, huh? It's funny when I render like one part of something and the character looks severely over-rendered next to everything. I think I want to go with this style. Hmm. Yeah. Thanks. It's, for my friend's Pokemon team. I can't remember what game this is from. He's done a few commissions like these where it's him and his Pokemon team after having just defeated like the final battles of the game and they're having some sort of celebration. It's pretty fun to draw because it's a Pokemon. Get the Pokemons. Oh yeah. That was the part with, Lucy Liu's character, right? That was a really cool battle. I really like Gogo, the girl with the mace. One of the few characters whose name I remember because she's cool. And my dad used to say I look like her because I always had sort of like a kind of grumpy look on my face. And I had a similar haircut for a while. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sure, why not? That's a me. Yeah, I guess some people, like, depending on what their strategy or their, like, ideal team formation is, they just end up not keeping their starter, but for the few games I played, I think I had my starter on either all the time, or, like, I would give them little breaks if I was, trying to level up some of the other ones. But often I would, like, for, like, Sun and Moon and X and Y, and that one really old game I played a ROM of, Fire Red, I think. I kept them with me most of the time. Yeah, me and, like, everyone I know over here, well, not everyone I know, but, like, some of my other, like, gamer friends are pretty much like, none of us want to have to get a Switch 2. We're all like, no, fuck that, but we all want to play Pokopia. Like, it looks so cute and sad. There's a ghost Pikachu, and you play a Ditto who is mimicking the shape of, we guess it's Trainer, who fucking died? Okay, I guess the, this buddy will probably be emanating a little bit of light. Because it's a lamp. It's a ghost lamp, but it's a lamp. I'll try a little bit of this and try blending it and see how I like it. The fuck was that? Someone's car? That's a really weird noise that sounded like, I guess, a car. Like, I suppose that could be a car. Mm, yeah, I like that. I should draw some of my OCs with like companion Pokemon because it's fun and I haven't done it. What is that? Hold on, there's like a weird smell, and I don't know if it's coming from outside or what, but it's gross and I hate it. Kinda smells like trash. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Okay. Embarrassingly enough, it turns out that it was just our trash. One of the housemates threw something away and left the lid open because it didn't close all the way. So I really have to throw that out tomorrow. I would do it tonight, but if the door opens too many times, the captain might get set off. Gotta remember to do that. Hmm. Pistachio, quit it, it's bad. Baby, quit it. I haven't drawn the decorations yet. Well, I can add those at some other time. Where should you know? Pistachio, you silly baby. Hmm. 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 Hydration check. blend Scizor too much. Scizor looks a little bit too blended, too smooth. Uh, hmm. Guess I just gotta keep shading things and figure stuff out. It's been about 2 hours, right? Okay, it's been a little over 2 hours, that's nice. Okay. My head really hurts, and I'm gonna give myself a break from the screen and the headset and try to get this migraine to go away so I can go to bed, so I can get up tomorrow, so I can go to my appointment, and so I can keep working on this. Okay. Hydrations and postures and stretches and progress saves. Yeah. Etc. Get the good sleepy times. Okay, good night.